are headed to our hair appointment. But it's gonna make my booty jiggle. The skirt gonna make my booty jiggle. So that's kind of why I want to wear the skirt. So he can see my booty jiggling while I walk. He told me I should come visit him. We planned a second date for the very next night because the day he had another date and he double booked himself. I'm a lady, okay? Like, you're not about to come see me late. You're not about to have me come out of my house late. Curls, my hair, peekaboo moment. I'm playing. But yeah. My camera does this thing where once I press record, it magnifies. Is that normal? Like, it kind of like zooms a little bit. I don't think that's normal. I feel like it wasn't doing that before I started playing with buttons and switches, and I need to figure that out. Because I don't think I like that. I don't want it to automatically magnify. I want to magnify it myself. Like this right here. You know, y'all all up in my girl. And then, you're not all up in my girl. And then I zoom you out. But like when I turn it on, it's kind of like jumps up at you. So I'm just leaving. It's 12:30. 3 hours. That's actually not bad. Especially for a school. I mean, that's actually would be, I feel like, around the same amount if I went to my OG beautician, honestly. I think it's like a maybe like 2.5 hour window, booking window. But yeah, she's so sweet. She gave me these little fair faucet curls. I prefer Shirley Temple, but I'll take Farrah. But yeah, so it was a good experience. What I really liked is they can't cut your hair without supervision of an instructor, because I was a little worried about that. I didn't get like a real cut. They just took off my dead ends. This side is shorter than this side. Not sure if anyone has noticed, but it is. My hair really started coming out like a couple of years ago. My doctors just said like my body's like under stress, but y'all, when I tell you it comes out from the root with the follicle attached, I cannot make this up. And it still is pretty sad to watch, but when it first started happening, it was hard for me to watch, because, you know, growing up, if you can tell, like, my hair is really thick. It's always been really thick. It's just in my genes, really thick. Like, I have really good growing hair is what one girl told me one time, but I never really thought about it like that. But really good growing hair. It's always been thick. It can grow really long, just like really healthy. I really don't have any to do anything to it. I stopped to Ponko to get fried pickles. I ordered them when she started curling my hair so they can be done. Now look at that pickle. I ain't using the pickle. Not these pickles. No. $8. Whole box of fried pickles. And I asked her for, they come with ranch, but I asked her for a dairy-free dressing. And she suggested this walnut cilantro dressing. I can tell now it's really oily and really messy, so I'm gonna opt out. I'm gonna try it. No. Very oily. This is more like a dressing for a salad. Girl, not fried pickles. But I do have I have vegan Caesar dressing at home. Not vegan ranch, but vegan Caesar. Not really sure what I was saying, but do y'all hear that crunch? How big the pickle is, and they are not stingy. It won't focus, but they are not stingy. But that same crunch, they have tofu chicken tenders. Tofu tenders, because I mean, it can't be tofu and chicken. I mean, it can, but whatever. Tofu tenders, they're crunchy just like this. Never have I ever had crunchy tofu anything until I went to Ponko. So good. So I have to go to Target. I placed an order online, a pickup order. I feel like it's been 3 days. I ordered a t-shirt for my date to do this look I'm trying to give. So we're gonna go pick that up. I won't try it on there. I'll try it on at home because I'm gonna put it on with my Levi's, my favorite Levi's, and I want to see how it looks with this satin midi skirt. I think that'd be a super cute look too. Just don't know how it's gonna, the skirt is gonna make my little belly look, since it's a little fluffy right now, and I want it to be very flattering. But it's gonna make my booty jiggle. The skirt gonna make my booty jiggle. So that's kind of why I want to wear the skirt, so he can see my booty jiggling while I walk. So let's see what's the fastest way. Okay. taking me the street way, which I don't mind. So let's get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Chicken noodle soup. So since the Barbie movie is coming out, all of these brands are doing collaborations, like Barbie capsules and collaborations and pieces and releases and all the things, and I love it because I'm very much a pink girl. That's my favorite color. Very much a pink girl, very much a girl's girl. So I'm trying to get me some pieces that are like good Barbie pieces, because I was thinking about like a cute and I don't know why it came to my mind, but because when thinking of this look tonight for my date, like I'm not a sneaker girl. Not sure if you could tell, but I'm not really a sneaker girl. But like we're going bowling in like a place for games, so it's not really like a dress up place. So I still want to be cute and feminine, but like yet comfortable. Because yes, I'm still very much gonna beat down this face to my abilities. I'm gonna recurl my hair. She did use a Bliss baby. I am most likely gonna recurl my hair a little bit, or I may just pin this, pin it so I don't have to put any more heat on it. I was thinking of maybe doing a red lip. Excuse my talking with food in my mouth. I was thinking of doing a red lip. I really want to do a red lip for a first date. It's a pretty bold statement, you know. And my reds, I can't find my Chanel red that's like my go-to red, because I keep putting on my other Chanel reds and they're too they're just coming off dark. It's just not really making sense. I'm like, I don't remember you being this dark the last time I wore you. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. A red lip versus my everyday pink neutral lip. I think it'd be fun, you know? Just like fun and flirty. And my red lip, especially when I use my Smashbox liquid lipstick, and one of the makeup artists at MAC, he was like, oh my goodness, I love this red on you. Like, I want you to try this red and that red. Like, I know how the red would really look if you try it on for me. My Smashbox and Bang Bang, definitely brings all the boys to the yard. It brings everyone to the yard. You've done it all. I swear to God, niggas told me. Because it's very striking, especially when I talk. It's a good contrast with my teeth. It makes my teeth look white. But yeah, you guys, so that's the plan. We're headed to Target. I'm gonna go home, take a nappy nap. I'll get home probably about 1:30. Should be about 1:30. Hopefully I can fall asleep before 2. And then take an hour-and-a-half nap before I have to get up and get ready and go get my sister and her husband, period, from the airport, and then to my date. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday, and I will see y'all later. Oh my god. T-shirt, guys. It's Whitney. Ain't it so cute? I feel like in the future, this is her World Tour 87 shirt. So I assume this is like, you know how like you buy a t-shirt at the concert. So I assume this is how it looks. And I figured like in the future, like they're gonna have Beyonce tour shirts in Target for $15 because that's how much this costs. So cute. We love you, Wit. Miss you, Nip. So yeah, I think that's gonna be really cute. These blemishes right here are not paying fair. Ciao. These men is a trip, honey. But just know, I'ma play their game. Not our game, the game. I think it's so funny. Sorry, thank you. So funny and cute when, you know, a guy starts catching feelings or like are in his feelings or cares or, you know, kind of like sentiments that we usually have first. But they show it first. Like, ha, gotcha. But yeah, it's so funny. But anywho, guys. Hey y'all, so I overslept with my nap. I got up at like 5:20. My date is at 7 and it's now 6:05. I'm 20 minutes away, so the goal is to leave here at 6:30. Okay, so I just moisturize my legs. I just steamed my shirt and my skirt, so it's hanging right there. I just have a handheld Conair steamer. I also have like a big like garment steamer, but that's in storage, you know, because I have my boutique. So I got that for like $25 on Let Go, like during quarantine when somebody was moving. So I was like, oh yeah, you know, like I don't need that in the future. I'm that person, like don't need it now, let's buy it because I need it eventually. It's kind of bad. So because I decided to wear this skirt, I tried it on. It is flattering, even given my puffiness. So I moisturize with this. My grandma turned me on to almond oil, and what I really like about it is because it's moisturizing, but it doesn't leave like a greasy film, like you aren't greasy like after you moisturize. So I just moisturize with this, except my arms, because once I'm dressed, I'm gonna go in with my Coco Mademoiselle oil. Then I'm gonna go in with this, and this also like leaves a little, you know, it has the actual scent, which is my signature scent. So I'll actually do that up here, which this does moisturizes, but not as much as this. And being like fresh out of the shower, I don't want to be ashy. Like I don't want ashy legs. And this doesn't leave like a greasy film either. And I'm also just going to spray on my fragrance, Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum, which is my signature fragrance. And I do like to, there is a Coco Mademoiselle hair mist. It's so cute. I do like to mix fragrances. I like to mix my cocoa and a little bit of Chanel Blue. So like just that one spray, because I don't want it to overpower. So I just do that one spray and kind of like dot that all over, that the beautician did. So I'm just going to put on a moisturizer. It's the Chanel Le Lift de Nuit. So it's the night cream. I like the night cream because it's thicker. And the thicker the cream, the more moisturizing it is. So I like the de Nuit and the Cream Riche. And I already did my skincare routine this morning before I went to get my hair done. So you just want to do your neck and your décolleté. But y'all saw all of that when I was in West Palm. We did that whole, ooh, it feels so good. See that difference? You see that shine? The slick, I love the slick. Like, I don't like anything, ooh, it's so smooth. Ooh, I do this all day. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so I already wet my sponge. Y'all, since West Palm, I have been applying my foundation with my fingers, because remember I left my brush here, and so I had no choice but to use my fingers. So it actually wasn't a bad technique. But I'm going to use my brush, and it is dirty, so don't judge me. I used it yesterday for the first time since West Palm. And it is dirty, but I really want a full coverage, clean type of look. And with my fingers, I feel like it's not as full. Doesn't get it on there as well. Okay, Bobbi Brown. First of all, that wasn't the point of this. The point of this was so we can talk about dating, not so we can talk about what I'm using. So I've been dating, I've been going on dates, actively going on dates. So I've been on 2 dates. It would have been more, except one guy. The one guy, y'all, I like dry hands, so you're gonna either see me, this is my hand towel over here, keep drying my hands, and my bath towel behind my door. I like to quick dry, like, love dry hands. This is my brush. It's the Fluid Powder Foundation Brush from Chanel. And it's, girl, it's been taking you longer to focus lately. It's like the circle head. But y'all, so he was like, he went to Vegas for the Lovers and Friends tour with his brother. He has a twin. That's like the week we connected. And so we planned to do something when he came back. So when he came back, I'm gonna try to give you the short version of everything, but I can't. So when he came back and wanted to plan something, he was like, hey, we were like, hey, we're gonna do dinner. And y'all know I'm a working girl. He works from home, he's an entrepreneur, he does these things. He has like a sports webcast vlog. And I know I'm a working girl, so I don't have as much free time as he does. So he would like text me like the day of, trying to make plans, and like, hey, do you want to do dinner tonight? Or it could be like in a couple of days. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Our first date, he was like, okay, I'm gonna send you the reservations. So I was like, yeah, you know, a guy that's making the reservations, like, has everything set. I just need to be ready. Love that for me. He's gonna pick the place. So that fell through. I can't remember why. Was this Mother's Day when it fell through? Because I felt like Mother's Day was after the Lovers and Friends tour, and y'all, he planned a date with me and forgot it was Mother's Day, and was like, oh, I forgot it's Mother's Day, like, I'll let you know. So at this point, things was like all up in the air. But I'm like, if you forgetting it's Mother's Day, honey, are you the really type of man I will? Okay, you forgetting it's Mother's Day. Because who are you? That's your mother. Your mother. Y'all, so that was that. In a nutshell. So he texted me randomly last week. Mind you, it's June now. Mother's Day was beginning of May, to give you a time frame. So he texted me last week. I was like, hey, you want to do lunch on Saturday? I was like, I'm working. Mind you, we don't do like any small talk, like, hey, how's your day? Like, we haven't been keeping up with each other. So it's very super random having heard from you like in at least a couple of weeks. Hey, want to do lunch on Saturday? Or no, I can't. I'm working. And y'all, he told me when he was coming back from Vegas, okay, like they were gonna fly. They had flights booked. But they went to the dispensary, so they had a whole bunch of cannabis items. They didn't, of course, you know, want to get caught with that. So they decided to drive back to Georgia from Vegas. Okay, so you're also a little irresponsible and make bad decisions too. Okay. Urban Decay Concealer. Y'all, we gotta zoom through this. We don't want to be late. But I need this concealer to sit a little bit. So that's gonna give us like a minute. Okay, so now you're out of the running. You're no longer a contestant. Like, all of these things are happening. So I matched with this other guy who lives in Chicago. Like, I can tell from photos, you know, like, he's very much my speed. He dresses nicely. Mind you, I don't, stuff like that it's not a big deal to me, like, to a certain extent. I mean, you just can't be out here being a bomb. Like, I'll carry myself well. I want you to carry yourself well. Or either I'll get you together. So we matched, started a conversation. It was like pretty cool. Like, I could tell from his profile, like, you know, he was like a gentleman. Like, he used words like libations and spirits and things like that. And he likes golf. He's a little older. He's a mature gentleman. Y'all, I'm not a stranger to dating older men. So I was like, okay, you know, I like it. So we connected, we were messaging. So he was actually going to be in town for Morehouse's graduation because one of his friends or brothers was graduating. So we made plans, a date. He asked me if I had any recommendations. I was like, no, but we have time to figure it out. And then he asked me what, you know, are some of my favorite places. And so I told him, and so we ended up going to one of my favorite restaurants. And it isn't a vlogging type of restaurant. It's like super dim. The tables are close. It's more formal. So we went there and he loved it. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for your taste buds. Like, we had a good time. The conversation was decent. I think I made him nervous a little bit. Just because he was just like fumbling like the menu and stumbling over his words and, you know, giving other body language indications that he probably was like a little nervous, y'all. And he was late. Okay, how you late on our first date? I mean, I don't want to make this okay, I'm about to let this bake a little just so I can set. Oh shit, that's a lot. Blend warm saffron. So I had called him when I was on the way there to see if he wanted me to meet him on the inside or outside. He didn't answer the phone. Mind you, y'all, I had to work. I got off of work at 6. We made the reservations for 8. So that means I have to come straight home to get ready. I really had like no room for error. But he works for a company that has a hub here. So he was working like in office here also. And he was staying at his friend's house up until the day we went on our date. And so he then checked in a hotel that day, and so he said that's why he was a little late. But my thing with that is he didn't call me back. Like, I called him, like I was still in my parking lot at home getting in my car, and that's when I called him about like, where do you want to meet. He didn't call me back until like, I think I was seated at the restaurant. Like I was already sitting. And like I said, y'all, I believe first impressions are everything. So this wasn't a good first impression, because it's like, okay, here I am, I just got off of work too, I had to do what I had to do, I'm here on time. Like at the restaurant, at the table, they do have a 15-minute grace period. About to do the brows. All the fakes. 15-minute grace period. Y'all, I don't know where my good tweezers are. But yeah, so he was late. He's a foodie, so we ate good, drank good, conversation was decent. He told me I should come visit him. We planned a second date for the very next night, because the day after that he was leaving. He told me he had dinner with co-workers, but it was in Midtown, so it shouldn't have been long. So we scheduled something for 8:30. So we texted a little throughout the day. He's a horrible texter. I hate that. So we texted a little throughout the day. I asked him, you know, he kept reassuring that the time was going to be okay. You know, I'm like, you know, you have this dinner, like, you sure? I sent him a place that I thought would be good, kind of casual, more casual than, you know, our fancy dinner than the night before. We could really, you know, get into some good conversation. So I was like, let's go here. So this was around like 5 or 6 o'clock. Y'all, I have like my little side mirror over there. So that's what I be in. So, so this was around like 5 or 6 when I sent him the place, y'all. We didn't like talk much. I need it. We didn't talk much in between then, and we were supposed to meet at 8:30, right? So again, he's still reassuring me, yeah, it's fine, it shouldn't be long. Y'all, I got off of work. I was walking to my car. Makeup, get on your nose, the powder. Walking to my car. It's 10 minutes before we were supposed to meet. Hey, I'm gonna have to take a rain check. What? Oh, you know, like more of like my lead team just got here. You know, like I just want to leave and chill or whatever. You know, come meet you, whoop-de-whoop. But I'm gonna have to take a rain check. Y'all, wasn't I just telling him this all day? But no, you done got me to pick a place. So now I'm looking forward to it because I like this place's fried pickles also. You know, I wanted to have like a little champagne or wine or the things or whatever I was gonna have. You know, because I really wanted that connection, like to keep going, and you know, and we talk about fun things and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that was a major turn off, not gonna lie. But y'all, what I really think it was is he had another date and he double booked himself. I really feel like that's what it was. This is Chanel's blush, Rouge Profound. So y'all, yeah, so that's what it was. And my whole thing, and so I felt like we had like the same consensus about the situation. And then he was like, you know, like, what time, like, are you going to bed? I'm like, you know, 11 at the latest. Because my thing is, I'm a lady, okay? Like, you're not about to come see me late. You're not about to have me come out of my house late. I said 11 o'clock. Like, you got me messed up. Because respect my time. I'm respecting your time. Like, if you know you couldn't make it, I'm going in with a Chanel highlighter from the holiday collection. Because you should have never overbooked yourself. And I can tell, like, the whole weekend, like, he was just trying to do so much. Like, so much. You know, but respect my time. So that was a turn off. You canceling on me 10 minutes before our date. Okay, buddy. So I'm like, okay, I don't think I like how this is going. For more reasons besides that. And I asked him, we text like the holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend. I'm siding with Mario Badescu. We were texting like the holiday weekend. It's like very casual texting. Not like every day, like, hey, how you doing? How was work? How was your drive back home? If you drove back home. And then I asked him when's the next time he was going to be here. He said in a couple of weeks. So I'm pretty sure that we'll probably get together at some point. Okay, y'all. So while this is setting, I'm gonna start getting dressed. Y'all, everything has been giving me gas lately. Sorry, is that TMI? So that was that. But he's, I guess, still around because he's moving back here next year. He's moving to Atlanta next year. He's a Morehouse grad. Because baby, I'm not doing long distance. I need my quality time. I need my physical touch. Like, I need the things. I'm not doing long distance. So if he was just, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. For the right person, I will. So I think we're gonna get together and do that rain check when he gets back. Skirt on. Took my bra straps off of my bra. I just ordered me some clear bra straps from Amazon. Y'all, they are an essential. My battery's dying. Shiznit. They are an essential. Y'all, I want to vlog the date a little. I'm gonna be late. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I gotta go. Because I want to put this battery on the charger. I got to get out of here in like 7 minutes. Okay, I will talk to y'all later. We pick up where we left off. Turn left. Okay, guys. We're out of the house. I'm going to be 10 minutes late. I'm sharing my ETA with him. I'm gonna be there at 7:10. I think the look came together. The power of pinning curls. Look at that. It's like a completely different curl. It's a lot fuller. Yeah, I love pinning some curls, honey. I might fall asleep, but I ain't gonna fall asleep before I pin a curl. I'll fall asleep with some makeup on before I fall asleep before pinning a curl. Because given decent weather and that my hair doesn't get rained on, pin curls can last me a good 2 weeks without recurling, which we love. Minimal heat on our hair. See, this is why I hate the fucking highway. Because you just gotta zoom past me and I'll see you up there. I'll see y'all when I get there. Okay, so we're leaving Painted Pen and we're about to meet up the street for ice cream. It's literally Macy's Ferry, Howell Mill, an 8-minute drive. Dang, now there's gonna be in a little traffic on Howell Mill. Y'all, it's going really nice. The vibes are exactly what I expected. They're consistent like how they are through text. She's looking at me. I'm waiting to pull out of the parking garage. That's the only reason why I have time to talk to y'all and like refresh my lips. We took a shot. I had a cocktail. We took a shot. I have line in my teeth. don't think you can really see it just because it's lime. He's cute and we like him. You know how you gotta like read the room, read the situation, and like we were vibing, so like I'm not about to pull out a camera, not even for y'all, period. So y'all having a really good time. Love that for me. So we're on the way to Jenny's. Y'all know Jenny's is so delicious. I should have acted like I've never had it before, but he was like, do you like ice cream? I was like, yeah, I love ice cream. He was like, oh, there's this place called Jenny's. I was like, oh, Jenny's is so good, I love Jenny's. He's like, oh, you've been there before? I'm like, yeah, because he's new to my side of town, so we're like 5 minutes away from each other. I was like, yeah, there's one right by us. Is this the street I need to turn on? I think so. At the next stop sign. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, there's one on our side of town. And he's like, oh, you want to go to that one? And he's like, no, like, we can just go to this. I was like, yeah, let's go to this one. Like, you know, I haven't been in this one before. So we're going to the Jenny's on Howe Mill to be greedy and get 2 scoops, or not to be greedy, but it actually starts with 2 scoops, I believe. Like their standard is like 2 scoops. Yeah, I'm about to tear it up. Okay, so really quickly, I just made it back home. I wanted to show y'all how the look turned out, and give y'all a quick OOTN. It turned out really cute. Look at me. A better view of the curls, my hair. This side is longer, but I feel like you can't really tell. But yeah, you guys, so this is my hair. I did pin my curls. It was great. We went to Jenny's Ice Cream off of Howe Mill, and then we walked just like through West Village. Okay, y'all, so we're back. It died and I let it charge just so I can finish showing y'all. But yeah, so this was the look. It comes like mid-shin. So only maybe like about this much of my midriff was showing. It wasn't showing that much, just like a little peekaboo moment. I'm playing. But yeah. I gave what I needed to give, and then I wore them with my white Michael Kors sneakers that I got for Christmas. But yeah, you guys, it was really nice. We just texted good night, and I was like, you know, I'm glad the energy was the same in person between us as it was through text, and he agreed. So I'm gonna try to see him next weekend. Y'all, it's back to work tomorrow. This has been an eventful 2 days. It was a time. So back to work tomorrow, and then I'm headed out of town on Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm headed out of town on Monday, and I'll be back on Thursday. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. The goal is to give you all 2 vlogs next week, to kind of make things like more up to date, more current, because I am behind. I have not been editing like between the wedding and then recouping from the wedding, from being the sister of the bride and all those things. Yeah, so yeah, you guys, happy June. It's gonna be a great month. It's starting off great already. Sending you positivity, love. I pray for your growth, prosperity, increasing territory, finances, all the things. So yeah, I'll see you later.